You've been dating someone for 3 months. Good morning texts, late night calls, maybe a few dates that felt like something real, but there's no label. No real conversation about what this really is. You've thought about bringing it up a couple of times, but you don't. Because why ruin everything? Does it sound familiar? Today, we're asking a question no one truly wants to answer. Honestly, that is. Is the talking stage good for you? Or is it just emotional limbo with better lighting? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Delightful Tando, and if you are a subby, I love you guys so much. And if you're new, you're definitely gonna want to stick around because I'm gonna make you think twice about that situationship of yours. Today we're breaking down the talking stage versus the committed relationship. We're talking raw data, the psychology, and the cost of being in that in-between space for too long. Fair warning, we're not picking sides because of drama. We're following the evidence. So let's get into it. First, let's be clear about what we're comparing. The talking stage, in its modern form, is that pre-dating gray zone where two people are communicating, feeling each other out, and maybe going on dates. But there's zero official commitment in that phase. It's not a casual hookup. It's not a relationship. It's that third thing that does not have a clean name. And quite honestly, that's the problem. It can range from a few weeks to several months with no clarity on exclusivity. You don't even know if you're that person's only option. You quite honestly could be option number 4. You genuinely wouldn't know. A committed relationship, by contrast, has the label: mutual expectation and direction. Whether it's moving in together, meeting the family, or simply knowing that that person is yours and you're theirs. It has structure. As unglamorous as structure may sound, it matters to most people than they would like to admit. The talking stage isn't inherently evil. There is a real argument in taking your time before fully committing to someone. In a US study of over 1,000 online daters, it was found that 62% of them preferred the talking stage as a way to gauge and check compatibility before fully investing in someone. And I find that to be quite fair. Here's where the data stops being kind to the talking stage. That same US survey, 56% of online daters deleted their dating apps because of bad talking stage experiences. Over 50% cited awkwardness, 44% said unreliability was the deal breaker, and 80% of people reporting spending 1 to 5 hours every week on conversations that led absolutely nowhere. Let's sit on that for a second. Hours every week invested in something that is statistically more often than not does not convert to anything real, and the emotional toll is real. The specific kind of exhaustion that comes from the talking stage, the constant second guessing, the anxiety of not knowing where you stand, the low-grade jealousy where you remember you have no right to be jealous because technically nothing is defined. Reddit is brutally honest about this. One user put it plainly: maximum 1 month. After that, it's just nonsense. Others cap it to 3 months. The consensus among people who've been through it, long talking stages, aren't a feature, they are a warning sign. And perhaps the most uncomfortable truth, research on emerging adults found that 60.9% view the talking stage as a precursor to commitment, not a destination. Most people aren't trying to stay in the gray zone, they're trying to get through it. Sometimes fully committing into a relationship with someone that you barely know comes with its own consequences. The talking stage is a low pressure environment. No shared bills, no obligations to show up on bad days. You get to observe someone in a low stake environment before deciding whether you want to commit to them full time or not. Introverted people, people recovering from bad relationships, or those trying to navigate long distance, a slow approach is not just reasonable but necessary. So, what does a real relationship give you that the talking stage doesn't? Security, clarity, and, according to data, a significantly higher well-being. In South Africa specifically, 87% of partnered individuals reported satisfaction with their romantic lives. That compared to 82% globally. South Africa also reported higher overall romantic commitment. 65% satisfied versus the 59% globally. Committed relationships, when they work well. I know I've said an earful. Here's the thing. This isn't a comparison between two relationship formats. It's to pose a question to you, to evaluate what you truly need to thrive. The talking stage. Short and intentional, a few weeks, at most 6, can be a genuinely useful filter. It affords you the time to get to know someone before fully investing. That's reasonable. But stretched out indefinitely, it stops becoming a filter. It becomes a holding pattern. And holding patterns aren't neutral, they have costs. Your time, your emotional bandwidth, and your ability to be present for something real. Committed relationships have their own demands. Less flexibility, higher stakes, and more vulnerability. The data shows that they offer more satisfaction, more stability, which is believed to be better for your overall well-being. Where does that leave you? If you're in a talking stage right now, ask yourself honestly, are you gathering information or are you just comfortable with being uncomfortable? You deserve clarity. And clarity is not an enemy of romance. It's actually the beginning of one. So, are you team talking stage or are you team let's define it early? I want to hear your opinions in the comments. If you have any experiences to share, please drop them in the comments. If you have any more enlightening information that you'd love to share, please drop it in the comments. And if you know anyone going through one of these two scenarios, please share with them. I'd also love to hear what they think. And thank you for sticking to the end. And thank you for listening to my little TED Talk. It's my first time. I was kind of nervous and I hope I was entertaining. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Can't wait to see you on the next one.